All right. Yeah.
Lots of fabulous asses here.
I've seen you park you're taking like 20 minutes to park in that wide open parking space. You can actually see stars in the city. First off, what is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Come on. You wanted me to come out to see you standing on the car? We're here and we're moving Brian into my house apparently. Apparently he's my roommate now because he's quite literally brought himself a bed in a bag. And he's got his mummy, his little whatever the hell that is. He just doesn't like sleeping on anything that's not memory foam. You little. All right, everybody. Well, first open water bass fishing. Hopefully, gonna be going down tomorrow of the year of the 2019 season. Braidwood opening day. We're going to it. Hopefully, it should be pretty good. I think we're gonna catch them. Right now, we're just rigging up. Relining everything, trying to reline. Brian's kind of just whatever that is. We've got some work to do before we can go out tomorrow, so stay with us and we will catch you guys here in a bit. Let's just take a moment to talk about Brian's decisions today. It is, if you can see that, that's $5.19. Got a sausage, egg and cheese muffin. That's normal. That's a normal breakfast. Then he got a Shamrock Shake.
Machine was broke again. So.
And 2 chocolate chip cookies.
Because I wanted to give you a chocolate chip cookie. Of course, you don't want no chocolate chip cookie.
We're trying to get on the road here. We're a little bit behind schedule, but Brian's gonna get us all killed. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Stop. Is this guy gonna stop or is he gonna? Look at him. Look at this guy. We just had to bust that Yui in the middle of traffic.
And there goes the tripod.
I've got 3 rods today. Brian's got 2. I've got a jig tied on when the bite slows down. I've got a chartreuse black pack 1.5 crankbait, and then I've got a chatterbait on there. I think I'm gonna start off with the chatterbait just because that water's got a little chop on it. It's kind of murky. And it's kind of low visibility, so that chatterbait's got that blade that puts out a lot of vibration, so it's gonna be easier for the fish to find. And I mean, hopefully that's the pattern. Hopefully we catch some chatterbaits or action style baits. If not, jigs. Just hopefully we catch them. I really don't care what I catch them on. I just want to catch them. So stay tuned, and we will hopefully get on some fish. I don't really like fingerless gloves. I don't really like them. No, I really do not like fingerless gloves. Not gonna lie. I'm just doing a boat literally 5 feet off the shore. Like I said, it's a run and gun thing, so let's cast a couple more times and we'll run down the bank a little bit. Huh. What? Oh. Got one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that hook set was very weird on that right-hand retrieve. Get up here.
That's a good one too.
Solid little bass. First open water bass of 2019. Yes, baby. And he just destroys that Z-Man chatterbait.
Good one.
It's about a 1.5 pounder. Little guy, but they definitely get much bigger than that, but I will take that 120%. All right, first fish of 2019, open water season, 2019. Not a bad little guy, about a 1.5 pounder. They definitely get bigger than this, but I mean, that's a welcome start to the 2019 season. If you look at that crush plate, red. Now, I don't know if there's crawfish in here, but he's been eating something red on the bottom, so we're gonna let this guy go, and we're gonna see if we can't get some more bass. But thank you, buddy. I'm not gonna kiss you because you're a power plant lakes. Let's get some more. Not a bad little fish at all. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy go. Ready, buddy? Pat on the back and she's out the door. Awesome. See, I knew I got hit by that bank. I just cast it back there a couple more times. Smacked him. All there was a little Z-Man chatterbait. This is, I believe, a 1/2 ounce chatterbait. I've got a little paddle tail minnow on the back. A little bit of green, chartreuse, and white. This water's kind of muddy, so it shows up with that chartreuse, but it's still got the natural color of the shad with that white and silver. I think it's a deadly little number to use on this lake, especially because there's just so much shad in this lake. Kids, this is a lesson as to why you should not buy expensive chatterbaits. I think I got it undone. No, I didn't. Don't buy expensive chatterbaits because you get them stuck and you lose them and you feel like a dumbass when you do. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. There we go. Dude, I paused it and he smacked it. There we go. He smacked it on the pause, dude. That hook's barely got him either. In the camera. Oh, he's just... Dude, he just spit up a really, really big shad. Like a really big shad. Yes. I thought he shook my bait. I'm gonna see if I can't grab that shad after I get this fish. I'm just trying to get this shad. That's what he spit up. Match the hatch right there. Literally spit up a real big shad. So I theoretically could have thrown that swim bait that I had that's like that. But look at how fat this guy is. Look at that. Ugh. Second fish comes on that Z-Man chatterbait, barely hooked. And I mean, that's a chunker, man. He's eating. You see that belly. He's eating. I'm gonna let this guy go. I stopped it because I looked at you. I turned around, I stopped, and I felt a dunk. I was, oh, he was there. Feisty and ready to give me a battle. This guy go. Yeah. What? I think they're on the shad bite or the shad pattern, dude. All right, I'm gonna take a minute real quick. Tell you what I'm doing and how I'm kind of figuring these fish out, if you will. So this, like I was saying last night, this lake is very heavy in shad. So that is the main forage of these bass. Shad, there are some bluegills, but they usually, they eat them, but they don't eat them as much as they do shad. So when I came here, saw the water was a little bit dingy. So I decided to throw a chatterbait because it's got some chop on the water too, and those are perfect conditions for chatterbait. A little bit of chop on the water and muddy water. The chatterbait I went with, this is a Z-Man chatterbait. As you see, it's got that silver, a little bit of green, and chartreuse. That chartreuse makes it show up in the water a little bit better. The chatterbait, I mean, that puts off a lot of vibration, so that's just a really good, dirty, dingy water bait. Put a little swim bait on the back. I think it's about a 3.5, 4 inch swim bait. Shad pattern, obviously, because the shad are heavy. So I'm basically mimicking the shad as best as I can. As you saw when I hooked into that bass and swung him, he spit up a huge shad. And you're just trying to match the hatch, really. You're trying to match what they're eating as best as you can, because that's what you're gonna get bit on. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. This is a Z-Man chatterbait, 1/2 ounce. It's got a little chartreuse on that head, and then a little black on the top of it too. So see if we can't get some more. We've been here for a good 20 minutes, and that's the second fish. So the day's starting to shape up pretty good. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get back to you with some more fish. Okie dokie. Both of those fish came on none other than the Curado DC. Handling the big brutes, no problem. I swear it is very weird for me to reel in and like set the hook into a fish and reel in with oh dude, so if he ate it on the bottom, they could eat jigs today. Ooh, get on a nice little jig bite, get a big fish. Did you get it out? Is that another one? That's a big, that's decent, dude. That's a big fish. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a really big fish. Oh, come on. Yep, right off the rocks, dude. Parallel the bank, literally like 3 feet off of the bank. Oh, I almost fell. These rocks are slippery. That's a big fish. That's a big, okay. Okay. Yes, that's a decent fish. That's a decent one. Dude, they're right pushed up on the bank, dude. I don't really want to boat flip this one. Come here. Come here. Give me your face, man. Give me your face. What? Are you kidding me? Look at that fish. Dude, look at that. Right in the bottom of the lip. That is so weird. But that Z-Man chatterbait strikes again, baby. That's 3 fish within 30 minutes. How can you complain? 2 pound, 6 ounce largemouth. So it's a fat one. I mean, look, you see that belly. He's been eating for sure. But we're gonna get this guy back. It is pretty cold. We don't want him getting hurt or anything, freezing or whatever. So gonna let him back into the drink. Beautiful, beautiful bass. Let him go. Get out of here, you fatty. Yes, Brian. Come on, dude. Throw in chatterbait. You know how windy it's gonna be? If it's windy over here, you know how windy it's gonna be over there? One little guy. There we go. Oh, come on. Dude, are you kidding? I just saw him flash on it, man. There we go. I literally saw him flash like right off the bank. This guy's fat. Look at that fat he is, dude. Are you kidding me? No, you're good. Look at how fat that guy is. And he wanted the thing too. It's all the way in there. If you don't fish chatterbaits, I don't know why you don't, because they are a fantastic bait. Okay. So we are ending off the day, the very cold day. It's what do you think?
For it being the opening day of this lake, everybody caught at least like a 1 or 2 pound bass. Nobody ended up getting skunked or anything like that. It was really hard in the morning because with how cold it was, there was just so much fog and all that, and then it made all the rocks slippery. So that, you know, that's something to definitely look out for if you're coming here around like 7 or 8 in the morning. Now that, you know, it warmed up a bit and that all the fog went away, it kind of died off. We did see one guy get a 3 pound bass, but it really, after I'd say around 11ish in the morning, the bite's just done. And we've seen that in the past a number of times as well, so that's been pretty consistent with this spot.
Yeah, I mean, we came here and within the first 30 minutes had 3 fish, 3 decent sized fish too. I mean, they were feeding up on shad, feeding. They were literally 2 feet off the bank. Like, I'm not even kidding. The one you caught was what he hit right at the bank, right?
It was actually where he hit right at the bank and I just pulled him straight up. Exactly. And there wasn't even a fight, so I was just like, okay, I got a fish, but there wasn't a fight, so, you know.
Exactly. They're literally tucked, like, almost like smallmouth do. They're like tucked into the rocks, if you will. Just ambushing those shad. The one I caught spit up a real big shad, so that's how we knew we were throwing the right baits, honestly. They're just feeding on shad, so we're gonna go drive home, let our fingers defrost a little bit. Me and Brian have got some planning to do. Can't tell you quite yet about what, but I think we're not gonna end it out here. I think we're gonna end it at the house, so we're gonna meet you guys back at the house. Stay tuned.